So A9 Skills had um, his match review on today's game. He's a Real Madrid fan. 1 second, my headphones has been tangled up like it's a snake. He's a Real Madrid fan, so let's see what he thinks about his side. I usually go to his channel afterwards to find out what his views are. He's usually an open supporter. He speaks on the spot how he says it. Is not biased because it's Real Madrid. So let's see what it is.
How did Manchester City just lose that? I'm still trying to wrap my head around how Man City.
That's the exact same thing that I said. That's the same thing I said, right? How? I don't know.
Lost to Real Madrid today. Real Madrid 100% the comeback kids. That's just what it is, bro. It is what it is. Call it what you want. In the Champions League, that's the comeback kids. And for Man City, man, do they have problems. And I mean problems on top of problems on top of problems. Because this Real Madrid today wasn't even great. This Real Madrid team wasn't even insane. This Real Madrid team left so many goals on the table, yet City still should have walked away with the W.
But at the same time, this Man City side have a madman. They have a crazy guy for a keeper, right? Very crazy guy. And this is not the first time that he's doing these crazy activities. He been doing, I don't know. Edison, Edison on a different level.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another reaction. Today we're reacting to Real Madrid versus Man City in City Stadium in England. So it's important for City to either win, pretty much win. A tie's not too bad, but you never want to go back to Spain having to chase the game. That's exactly what you don't want to do, especially when there's a guy named Mbappe on the other team that over the top and the guy's in because he's so quick and your back line's already not that great. It's just not a good look for City to go to Spain losing, right? It would have been much better going there 2-1, which it was. Let's break it down. The first 10 minutes of the game, first 15 minutes of the game, maybe like the first 10, first 30, whatever. Real Madrid has too much quality in their starting 11. Way too much quality in their starting 11 to not score at least one of their chances. They had so many chances early on. Ederson makes a huge save on Mbappe, a huge save on Mendy, I believe it was. It's crazy. Ederson was bailing them out, okay? And then Ederson also cost them the game. And that's just the way football goes as a goalie.
Because Edison is a madman. Edison, I don't know. Let me let AA speak.
Goalie, you can't make mistakes. Anyways, Real Madrid has all these chances. Ederson's bailing them out. Haaland scores first. Boom, 1-0. Real Madrid's behind. What you gonna do? You got to find a way to get back into it.
Yep.
The game goes on. The game's pretty exciting game, back and forth. A ball gets crossed in off of Danny, and a beautiful goal from Mbappe. That's so lucky because it hits his shin and still goes in. But he got it. Doesn't matter what piece of your body hits, as long as it's not your hands, it's a golazo. So that's 1-1, right? And then everything is chilling. Everybody's happy. It's 1-1, whatever. And then Danny, the same guy who put a beautiful ball into Mbappe, decides to give a penalty, which in my opinion, I don't know how rules work. That's why I don't really want to say nothing negative here about the ref, because I just don't understand anymore. Is he even in the box? I understand his toe is on the line maybe, but he's more outside the box than inside the box.
Nah, because the thing is, the way it operates is that the line is considered part of the penalty. So anything on the line is actually a penalty. But where the collision happened with the knee, it happened on the inside of the box. If there is if I had a video, you could go to watch my there's the other video I did on the match highlights, so you would see it in there, right? That his knee is actually colliding with Foden's knee. So this is where the penalty happened. It is a penalty. It is a penalty.
I don't, his whole body is outside except for his toe. So is that a penalty? So for example, let me ask you this question. How come the entire ball has to cross the line for it to be a goal, but your body can be like only inches on the penalty line? He was touching the line. He wasn't in the box. He was on the goalkeeper box line, the penalty box line, and they called the penalty. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's a penalty. Haaland steps up, scores. Boom, bada bing, bada boom. The game is done, in my opinion. Now, I want to say this really quickly. I think Real Madrid deserve to be losing at this point because after they scored their goal, I don't think they did much. They were allowing City to just have the ball. They were sitting back really deep. They looked like they were cool to go back to Spain 1-1. They looked like they didn't care. And there was a good opportunity after the goal for Real Madrid won, but that's it. Besides that, they were given the ball. They didn't really put any pressure. They didn't really attack. They looked like they were cool at 1-1. Haaland makes it 2-0, and everything looks like we're going back to Spain. I mean, 2-1, it looks like we're going back to Spain 2-1. Ederson messes up massive out the back, passes the ball poorly. And like I said, you could be a goalie and you could make 21 saves in the game, but if you pass the ball out once wrong,
yes,
you went from hero to zero, but you're now the villain, and that's what happens, bro. He gives it out, and
that's the thing, though. He had a wonderful. He was doing a brilliant job, right? He was doing a brilliant job throughout the game. I don't know why. It's just 3 minutes to go, right? I guess there would be like an additional 2 minutes of extra time or 3 minutes thereabout. All he had to do was play it safe. Take the 3 points and play it safe.
And they score, and now it's 2-2. And then when everything looks like it's gonna tie, all of a sudden, and over the top, and Vinny's through. Vinny tries to chip him, misses. He was going out, but Jude Bellingham's able to get there and pop it in. Real Madrid wins. Let's break this down. City's back line is awful this year. They make way too much mistakes. Ruben Diaz, a lot of great players, but they make way too many mistakes. They allow way too many mistakes. And teams like players like Mbappe, Vinny, Jude Bellingham, they're gonna punish you for that. Ederson had an easy kick out, bro. Like this should have a goal should have never came from him. He kicked it directly at the Madrid player. Like it's awful from Ederson. And even the second goal, you can't let one-on-one with Vinny. You can't let that ball bounce. You can't let that ball come in. You just can't let it happen. And they allowed it to happen. City low-key really, really gave Real Madrid mad chances and gave them life in this game when they looked like they had it. So at the end of the day, the more I look at, the more I see it, the more I really pay attention to this game. I understand that City is in a really bad place. And yes, Real Madrid is the comeback kings, but City is in a bad place, y'all. City's back line is in a horrible place, and that's why we've seen teams like Sporting beat them. That's why we see them losing points in the Premier League. That's why we just see a team we haven't seen for so long, because they used to be so good up front and so good in the midfield that if the defense messed up once or twice, it wasn't a big deal because they were going to put up a lot of goals. They're not that anymore, right? Kevin De Bruyne is aging. It seems like they just don't have that. And you're going up against a young Jude Bellingham, a young Mbappe, a young Vinny, a young Rodrigo. Those guys are going to punish you. Players like Brahim are going to punish you off the bench. And that's just what it is. And that's what happened today. City made mistakes. Real Madrid are fast. Real Madrid are young. Real Madrid are going to take advantage of every single opportunity you give them. And the comeback kings do it again. It was an unbelievable football match. I'm so happy Mbappe scoring in the biggest games. You know, it's funny what I thought to myself. Haaland scored the first goal, and the second goal, Mbappe scored one. I started thinking this is what people thought like a couple years ago. Everybody was like, oh man, Real Madrid's gonna land Mbappe and Barca's gonna land Haaland, and we're gonna see the Messi Ronaldo again. And that's what was coming to my head. I remember when people were saying that, it just popped in my head like this is the battle now, right? It's Haaland versus Mbappe, and it was happening on the biggest stage, and Real Madrid walks away with the W, man. Here's what really blows my mind. Real Madrid with a defense that's super glued together, right, is able to slow down a City that's usually a powerhouse offensively. And you guys might be like, they scored 2 goals. One was a penalty.
I believe Rodri was the heart of City. Rodri was the one keeping everything together. From the moment Rodri got injured, City just disintegrated. I don't know.
Right? Realistically, take that penalty out of it.
Fix it.
The run of play, City really, they created chances. Courtois made saves, but you don't really see the same powerful offensive City that we used and we know and remember. Because when you look at them, you're like, man, with this makeshift Real Madrid defense, City should be able to take advantage of this.
Ooh,
but they can't.
they like Barcelona,
and the young center back's playing really well over there. But they didn't take advantage of the back line. It was actually the other way around, right? And then a city that's been struggling in the back line going up against these players is always going to be an absolute disaster. Now, this is what I do want to say. And I know I didn't want to bring this up, but I'm going to bring it up and I'm going to say it. I don't know about the penalty. And I don't want to act like
It
I
is
know
a
because
penalty.
maybe rules have
It is.
changed.
It is a
Okay?
penalty.
But what I can tell you is Real Madrid was 100% robbed today. Now let me break it down to you.
They were robbed, but they won.
When the game is 2-2, right?
Right.
Jude Bellingham is breaking into the box with it's match numbers. They're probably going to score here. Bernardo Silva, my Portuguese goat, puts his leg completely across Jude Bellingham, and there's not even the ref tells Jude to get up. This is a foul, and not just a foul, it's a yellow card.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
right.
understand.
I saw it as well, and I said the same thing. I said that was like a complete foul. Because he never got the ball. He never got near the ball, right? And then he just went straight across Jude, right? I don't know how the keeper, the ref didn't give a foul for this. It was clear. It was a foul. It was a foul.
How that is not a foul. I don't understand. I'm still trying to comprehend that weak penalty. First of all, the penalty's a foul. I just don't. It might be outside the box, is what I'm saying. That's kind of controversial. And then the free kick. It's almost like the ref was. I don't know, man. I'm not here to say nothing. I'm just saying, look at it carefully, bro. Jude Bellingham gets absolutely robbed of a very dangerous free kick towards the end of this football match.
The box,
and if they didn't go on to score, if Jude didn't go on to score to make we'd be talking about it. We'd be talking about it 100%. I don't understand how this is the Champions League, the biggest competition in football outside of the World Cup and stuff like that. This is the Champions League. Club football, this is the biggest. How are we still making stupid mistakes like this? That is clearly, a Barcelona fan will watch that play and say, Jude Bellingham, that's a foul.
Well, I said it. I said it is a foul. So I guess if I didn't say it was a foul, if I didn't say it was a foul, it was a foul. It was clear. It was a clear foul. It was clear and obvious, right? Bernardo came across him, right? He never got the ball. It was a foul. Barcelona players are honest, you know.
Like, that's the clearest fouls that you'll ever see in your entire life, bro. This man puts his entire leg across Jude Bellingham in the air, pretty much. His leg's in the air, and there's not even a yellow card. There's not a foul. The ref looks directly at him and goes, it's just like, what are you watching? What are you seeing?
You're right.
I can't comprehend that, bro. I don't understand. So, again, luckily for Real Madrid, they got out of there without the referee being able to affect their game because they still won it and they still got the goals they needed. But that was a very, very, very dangerous free kick. And who knows if he doesn't foul them if they score, right? Because like I said, the break is nasty. It's a crazy breakaway. And Jude had a really good chance of scoring a goal. So like I said, man, it's something the refs, it's weird. That was a weird one. But regardless, I don't want to make this about the ref. I want to make this about how great of a performance Haaland had, because he did. He was awesome today. How great of a performance Mbappe had the Champions League for Real Madrid and how good he's doing, and just how Real Madrid was able to get through that game. And I really hope that we can see City fix it, man, because they've been and they are one of the best teams in world football, and I don't really want to see them start to slip down now, man. I really hope that they keep it up. Liverpool's really cooking and stuff like that, so I hope that happens. I want to switch topics really quickly, and I want to talk to y'all about Dembele. PSG won big today, right? And it's the only other game I saw. I watched the Madrid game, the Barcelona. I kept checking the score for the Sporting game, the Portuguese team from Portugal, because my cousin supports them, and they I think they lost 3-0 to Dortmund. I think they lost pretty bad. But what I was gonna say, they lost 3-0. What I will say to you guys is Dembele is look at his numbers, look at his stats. No one's really talking about it because it's the French league and people aren't people used to always hype up the French league when Messi was there and Bob. Nobody's hyping it up, right? But Dembele is absolutely cooking.
But my thing is that, right? When Dembele was at Barcelona, right? Every week Dembele was injured. You know, at PSG, you're playing at high level, right? No issues. You're playing. I don't know. Some of these guys, I don't know. I don't know if they just fake it. I don't know if they're capable of faking it or not. I'm just saying, that's just my view. That's what I think. All right? I'm not sure. Yeah. But now he's playing good. I'm happy for him. He moved on and then he found himself. He's playing his game. Right.
For PSG right now. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go look it up. This guy is one of the best players in world football right now. He is absolutely cooking. You know what's really crazy to me?
I think we might play them though. I think we might play them. No. I guess they ended. I'm not sure. I'll check it out. Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Are we going to play? Is it possible that Barcelona play PSG?
Based off what I've seen, he's staying healthy. And he couldn't stay healthy at Barcelona.
Yeah.
I'm really confused.
Me too.
Now, it all worked out because Barcelona has Fati now, but it is very, very confusing. Anyways, down below, get in there. Let me know what you think about the Real Madrid-Barcelona.
Yeah, me as well. Go down below. Let me know what you think about the game. Like, comment, subscribe. I don't know. The penalty was a penalty. Jude foul was a foul. Yeah, and that was it. Let me know what you think down below. You know already. On to the next video. You go watch the highlights. I just posted a video, so let me know.